I don't understand white people. Why don't you guys have rhythm? I'm not saying every white person. I'm not saying every white person, but like the majority of you guys, it's like. So this channel is gonna be about going deep, not wide. We go deep here. Or if you want to talk about surface level things, then please click off of this video right now. Just click off to it, swipe right, swipe left, whatever device that you're using on, leave right now because we about to go deep and we're gonna dissect this thing because we like to go deep, not wide, here at the Academy of Offensive the Sensei. So, with that being said, because I've been waiting to rewatch this whole entire performance because there are just so many different details that we gotta break down here. Okay, not even 5 seconds in, and we're already getting something, alright? So, when he first showed the X square, triangle, and circle button, you know, I was kind of thinking like PlayStation, right? And now I remember that Kendrick Lamar references PlayStation a lot in his earlier music. Back when he was like doing Section 80, when he was doing Overly Dedicated, he would talk about like playing video games, and he mentions PlayStation a lot in his music. And he's a big fan of PlayStation. When I first saw this, I was just like, wow, this guy, he's really gonna go that far back. I was thinking that he was gonna bring back a song from his 2009 album and 2010 album. And I was gonna say like, Kendrick, I don't think this is the best place to be performing music that majority of people don't even know. I think most people, they know like the hit songs, and those are the songs that you should be performing at the Super Bowl, of course. But you know, playing music from way back in the day, I was just like, okay, are we really gonna go that far deep into the archives? Also, if you're a gaming fan, how could you not like this? How could you not like this? How could you not love it?
Salutations! It's your uncle, Sam. And this is the Great American Game.
There are levels to that. What he means by the Great American Game. Within the Super Bowl, there's a game. Within the Super Bowl game, there is this game that Kendrick Lamar is playing and showing us. Within that, and we're going to see it later on in the video, there is something subliminal that has to do with Drake.
Everybody must be judged. But this time, God only favoring us. 20 years in, still got that pen dedicated to bare hard truth. And he can speak with a vision tongue. Predicate this time is I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. Like a power lift for the Olympians too. Carrying various darts right now. I deserve this like tiramisu. We go body for body. I need you a body. I'm probably a bit of a suit. Really don't bother nobody. What they running by me if I got to agree out the room. You would not get the picture if I had to sit you for hours in front of the room. When I have a so even if I had told you the status of Johnny and Q, starting with nothing from government cheese, but now it sees the government do.
Okay, red, white, and blue. We all get that. Representation of the American flag colors.
Some color was 10 and brown, but now the 100 and blue. Remember I said on the greatest back when you're the greatest, the number one and number two.
Okay, anybody that has noticed that he's wearing... Okay, I'm going to bring that up later.
About to be televised, you picked the right time but the wrong guy.
Hey, if y'all don't know, then y'all don't know. If you don't know, you guys need to go deep into this because, you know, y'all picked the right time but the wrong guy. there's levels to what he just said. How are you guys gonna let somebody like Kendrick Lamar, who is just so politically aware about what is going on in the current state of the United States, broadcast and perform right in front of millions of people on the biggest stage of the year?
Someone better squabble.
And I like how everybody, this is like theater, this is art. This is art on a whole nother level. Like everybody from the past Super Bowl performances, those were performances. This is art. This is a whole different level. This is something that is gonna be talked about for years. This is something that you have to rewatch, and then you're gonna discover something new every single time that you watch it. Wait, am I live? Okay, I'm live. I was about to say, hold on, let me put myself on live. I'm gonna put myself on live right now. Okay.
Reincarnated, I'm a stargazer. Life goes on, honey, and my babies. Woke up looking for the right lead. Hot key, keep a horn on me that could buy seat. IP, ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. Don't, baby, rockin' it. Who you pro quo with your woke, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know
It's crazy that the women are dressed up as red and the guys, let me see. I might be wrong, but that is intentional for a reason. Dude, that picture in that frame is crazy.
We outside, boy, about to kill them off. Blaps, fat, break her off. Tell me why you boys rap if you fiction. Tell me why you boys fan if it's cool. Hey, Doc, can I get a drop? No, ain't cool, from the west side to City Hall. Full moon, let the wolves out. I've been a dog. Squabble up, 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 squabble up.
Come on!
No. Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game? Then tighten up.
The game of the American society. See, we have been told as black people here in America that we're too loud, too reckless, doing too much, and that we need to lower ourselves, need to contain ourselves. And honestly, Uncle Sam is speaking the truth. It's like he's basically the voice of so many people out there who are just saying these these terms to black people to try to minimize themselves, which is insane piece of work. That is insane. Is that a reach? Uncle Sam looks like... No. What are you talking about? You know what? Just for that, you're gonna get banned. The representation of the American flag. I think I should say the United States flag. I didn't even get to the deep part yet, bro. I didn't even get into the deep part yet. How are they all in sync like that? And they are mimicking the wave. They're going with the beat of the music as well. Like, this is...
Left stroke
just went viral.
Right stroke put the baby in the
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Okay, guys. If you guys don't know, you do know now. All right, so in this is what I just caught. He is actually having them split into two. As you can see, that the American flag is split, and that is a symbol that America is divided. We are divided as a nation. As of right now, we are so divided. It's insane how much influence all of these people have on us to make us be this much divided. And here, as you can see, we are split. And I think that was such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way of showing it without actually saying it. See, we go deep. We don't go wide. We go deep, not wide. Here at the Sensei Academy. Deep, not wide. This guy is a genius. The American flag, the representation of the American flag, is split to show that we are divided as a nation. Thanks for pointing that out. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. That's what we do here.
I got royalty inside my DNA. Working quarter for the warring horse inside my DNA. That's power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. That's hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. Was born like this, born like.
Hey, bro, if you are white and you are watching this and you are bumping to it, you are certified. You are extremely 100% certified, bro. If you are bumping to this, and I know a lot of you are, at the Super Bowl halftime, y'all was bumping to this shit. I see you guys on the stories, I see you guys. It's nice. I like to see, the Taylor Swifties of the world, shaking it a little bit. You feel me? Hey, Taylor Swift, hey, I don't listen to your music, but you, after that dance that you did at the Grammys, you are certified. You are certified. Welcome.
Wish y'all shoot like a weapon. That's murder, conviction, murders, boosters, burglars, brothers, dead. Scout, I'm fathers, dead. With chicks and hours, showers. How long? Yeah, I'm out the way, I'm low, okay. I'm right here, I'm low, okay. Thinking I'm no reaper. I'm reaper, but I so okay. Vision and little chicks hit all in my house. Like a okay. Hell yeah.
Tetris. So that is a symbol of Tetris. The kind of thing. Kendrick does what? Kendrick does what? Guys, this guy, he has such a emotional and physical presence that it's literally, he is showing how much that this man is literally, he literally, chat, literally, most people would have ran out of breath by now. He has so much stamina that he can enunciate these words and still say them at the exact same speed. It's insane. And he doesn't sound like he's tired, and he's walking around and he's rapping. Most rappers, you go to some of their concerts and you can tell that they are fatigued, and they get fatigued so quickly. And sometimes you can't even hear what they're saying. But Kendrick Lamar, he loves the craft. He loves being an artist so much that he's willing to put in the work, the breath work, to put in the stamina to be able to perform like this is like hours and hours of dedication, man.
Keep these bums away from me. Keep my essence contagious, that's okay with me. Burn this thing down, don't you play with me, stay with me. Fresh it out right now, hitting sick for me. Did it with integrity. These boys try to hate on me, just wait and see. More blood be spilling, this just waiting to be. Dangerously, ain't no changing me, ain't no shaking me. Flip a coin, you want the dangerous me or the famous me? How annoying. From the poison, the game I speak, ashamed of me. It's important, I deserve it all because it's mine. Why you think you deserve the greatest award?
Kendrick is the fucking GOAT! That is what the fuck? Oh man, this guy has so much audacious thoughts. It's insane. It's insane. The greatest of all time? Yeah, he's the GOAT. Yeah. He's a GOAT. He's always been doing this. I think since 2015, 2016, Kendrick Lamar has always been the person that he doesn't just, he doesn't just perform in front of you. What he does is that he gives you a story. He gives you a show. And for some reason, every time when you watch his shows, you don't know why you like it, but it's in your subconscious. And he's tapping into your subconscious. There were times that we didn't know why we like Avatar: The Last Airbender so much until we grew up to a higher conscience, to now we are able to analyze and take in and understand it at a deeper level that, oh, that's why we love Avatar: The Last Airbender so much.
Yo, culture cheat code. Scorekeeper. Deduct one life.
He's a cheater. Deduct one life. Cheat code. There are some artists out there who are rappers that cheat their way into the game. And he's calling each and every one of them out. And he says, delete one person. Delete him. I think we all know who he's talking about here. Delete one person. All right, but this can expand to a lot of different things. This can also expand. It can also expand to that other rappers they cheat their way into the game, and they don't survive that long in the game. That's how it is. It's over. Game over. And Samuel L. Jackson being Uncle Sam and calling the shots is just peak. Coming up at Peekaboo. Every time that he says peekaboo, there is a camera change. There's a camera direction change every time when he says peekaboo. And that's very intentional because, like I said, it goes into your subconscious mind. You don't really get this and understand, like, bro, everything is moving in a fluid pace for your brain to actually process all of this. It's so easy, but also at the same time, you just want to know more.
But not your business for my name. I put 2 fours on a 4-5. That's catching pepper if I'm doing pasta. Why you acting tough on that G-Live?
Alright, chat, this might be a reach, but is all of them wearing white? Is that a representation of the KKK? Hey, dog. Anybody? It's a reach. Is it a reach? I think it's a reach. But there's a reason why each and every one of them are wearing white here. Peekaboo.
You know my loved ones with that.
And
Let's get it.
everybody's wrong.
Surprise. It's your boy, Jesse G. I FaceTime my eye, I'm on the street. It's easy, I put the place to sleep. He on the ground, praise God.
Guys, and if anybody is, okay, guys, if anybody is criticizing Kendrick for not being a dancer and moving all over the place and doing all that, where were you guys when Coldplay was performing at the Super Bowl? Because Coldplay, they don't dance. And I didn't hear people say that, oh, look at them. They're just standing around and walking around with a microphone. They're barely doing anything. I was like, yo, guys, not everybody can be a match set. We can't all perform like Beyonce or Michael Jackson or anybody like that. Like, or else you're just going to be another copy and paste. Like, this is actually refreshing to watch. We are watching a rapper. And rappers, they don't dance, unless you're Chris Brown. But rappers, they don't normally dance. Alright, so Kendrick is giving us a full freaking performance and art show without actually moving that much. Actually, he is moving. And the fact that he's moving and still enunciating. Okay, let me re-say that. The fact that he is moving and still able to enunciate his voice tells you how much he practiced his craft, his skill, his breath work, control. Like some people think it's easy to perform. It is not easy. You have to have a lot of stamina, and that takes a lot of breathing exercises. It takes a lot of work to actually to be able to do this. I've seen rappers who don't really practice their craft, and they fumble at the concerts because they're unable to carry their shows out.
Stomping feet. Ladies. Yes, I want to make a move. For sure. I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the soup. What song?
I didn't hear him say that! Oh my God! I didn't hear him say that! Yo, Chad, I did not hear him say that the first time. He really called out Drake like that. I want to perform a song.
Perform their favorite song,
but
you know they love it.
But you know they love to sue. This nigga's a demon. Yo, Kendrick. This man is a straight up demon. Yo, Shaq, the black and red hair dye is insane.
Yeah, that song.
The crowd, yo, nobody was ready for that shit.
Maybe I think about it. Oh no. Know what? Slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this song. Ooh.
Do me this song.
Oh, you done lost your damn mind.
This world of mine. Hey, rolling on 7 million dollars. This world is mine. Take it, drink to make no multiply. This world is mine. I take it in the beats in front of God.
S coming out, SZA.
Introduce him to that life. He'll strictly with that fire. Fire.
This world, now it's cold. It's
The minute I saw Sia, I knew that they were gonna play All the Stars. I know that they're gonna play the song. Red and blue. The two most dominant colors in just overall society. Everybody's favorite color is either blue or red, predominantly, if you look at it statistically. Also, politically, blue, Democrats, red, Republican. But not saying that they are representing those parties, but, you know, it just creates more of complexities into it. Then she got very good flexibility. Ish. Black Panther! I'm sorry. Hey guys, I am so freaking sorry. I cannot hold it. I can't hold it, man. There is something magical about this song. For some freaking reason. I don't know how it never gets old. It really never gets old. Ish, bro. Hey. I don't know what's up with it. Sometimes I'm afraid to even listen to the song on Spotify. Like, because I know what it's going to do to me. This is... Dude, I feel so angelic.
Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You can bring a bullet, bring a board, bring a sword, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Oh, okay, let me answer that. Okay, so the reason why you don't hear the crowd is because of sound mixing. So basically what sound mixing is essentially taking out outside noise so that you can actually hear the performer. In this case, the Super Bowl, they've done it the last couple of years because there was I think it was because like sometimes we cannot hear the performer, the people who are watching it on TV, we cannot hear what they're saying. So it's not like people weren't singing the song. Everybody was singing the song, everybody was cheering. But if you've noticed, they level it out. Is where the transition happens. That's when they put the audience level up. Did you just say Kendrick Lamar is boring? You're banned. You're banned. What's your name? You're done. You are so done. Before you get banned, actually, I'm gonna let you watch this whole entire video before I ban you. The audacity to say that it was so boring that the crowd wasn't in it. People were in it. It's just that we couldn't hear it because of the sound mixing audio. We cannot hear the crowd and the performer at the same time. That's just going to create noise. And if you guys want to know how loud it actually was at the Super Bowl, how everybody was singing the songs, go watch the clips. The clips are up on YouTube of people who were attendants at the Super Bowl. They were all screaming, they were all shouting, they were all singing along. Everybody. White, black, yellow, red, green, blue, every single freaking race was singing these songs. Alright? So the people at home, I just wanted to let you guys know. There's a thing called sound mixing. Alright?
False confidence, promises all in your conversation. I hate those that feel entitled. Look at me crazy cause I didn't invite you. Or you important, you the wrong to the story, you ain't busting. I don't even like you.
And you guys can tell that it's sound mixing because the audio, you can hear that it's actually censored through the TV. We're not hearing the audio from the stage. This isn't the audio from his mic. The music. Listen, that's not the sound of the performance coming from. So they actually have a feed where they have a feed for the people who are in attendance, and then they also have a feed for the people who are watching on TV. They do this also in sports as well, but not as as strict as they do it here. So they have two feeds. So the feed that we are getting is the feed of broadcast television, sound, audio, right? And so everybody who is there at attendance, they're hearing it differently through speakers over here, speakers around the whole stadium. So they're hearing something different.
I want the credit if I'm losing or winning on my mama.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let go. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me
And everything comes full circle. That's what that circle is.
What I'm talking about. That's
So now you guys can hear the audio from the audience. They've now leveled the audio so that you can hear it. You can actually hear what the crowd is saying. But when the performer is performing, they have to bring the audio intensity down. We do this on so many different shows. I mean, if you grew up with cable and you have watched television shows like one that I can reference off the top of my head is Avatar: The Last, so that we can be able to grow, adapt, and tap into ourselves, and give ourselves the best possible chance of growing knowledge. That's what we do here at the Academy, Offense the Sensei Academy. We are all a part of the Academy. Let's get back into it.
They try to break the game, but you can't fake influence. Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like buck. What's that? That boy keep around like Jesus. What's up with these trying to be Compton? In the street, they take over all the I mean, I'm sure it's too. Shit, been a crash on his body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your and like the Bible, the God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out the show. Certified man, I'm the one that up the score. Bump you down one more time, I know you got some flow. This don't shit, leave the bro. Say I hear you like John. You're the night.
The fact that he said his name, and on top, hey, guys, let me tell you something. Right now, right here, right now, let me tell you guys something. The President of the United States is attending this. Paul Rudd is attending this. Taylor Swift, we already know her. We already know. I ain't no holla back girl, white girl, whatever it is. She is there. She's there in attendance. All right. We know about Taylor Swift. We saw what you did a little bit at the Grammys. All right, Taylor Swift, we see y'all. Taylor Swift. I don't listen to your music, but you kind of won me over. You won me over. Dancing like that, I never, usually white girls, they dance like this. They like to do this. White girls be dancing like, I don't know. Why do y'all dance with your arms in the sky all the time? With no rhythm whatsoever. I remember when Taylor Swift was dancing at a Kanye West concert back in 2014, and all that you saw was, and I was like, hey, Jesus Christ. She was a representation of every white girl at the club. Every white girl, chat. Every single white girl at the club. I don't understand white people. Why don't you guys have rhythm? I'm not saying every white person. I'm not saying every white person, but like the majority of you guys, it's like there are some white people who can dance. I'm not talking about you guys, but I'm talking about why didn't God give y'all that gift of rhythm? Why didn't he? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, before I lose it, my blood pressure is getting too high, man. I'm telling y'all, bro, this is insane. But the President of the United States knows this diss track. Drake! I'ma say it again. The President Donald J. Trump knows this song now. If he didn't know it before, he knows it now. And I can only imagine him sitting in the middle in the limousine, and he's just like, when Kendrick played that Not Like Sun, I was just so into it. I knew about the beef. I knew that Drake. I know that he was having this beef with Kendrick. And Kendrick, I love Kendrick. I listen to his albums. I know every single one of them. Don't even try. Don't even try to ask me. I know every one of his songs. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. He's gonna flat out lie. Maybe he is telling the truth. But I honestly, it's insane to drop a diss track at the Super Bowl. Like, I can't even comprehend, because it used to be so professional. Like, the biggest thing that was flat out a scandal out of people's minds was I don't know how to say this without actually, you know what, I'm not going to be PC here. The Nipplegate. Alright, Jennifer, whatever the fuck. Alright, whatever, Janet Jackson. Alright, that was the last time that things were like, literally, like, bro, every single year it had to be somewhat PC, politically correct. This is the first time ever that they have allowed a diss track on the biggest game of the year. By how many millions of people watch this? Millions. Drake. And I'm not just talking about the United States. I'm talking about every single country watches the Super Bowl now. It is televised on several programs in Mexico, in Canada, in France, in Germany, even in Germany, in Europe. These people are at 2 a.m. I live in South Africa. The Super Bowl started in our time at 2 a.m. People got work in the morning. We had work in the morning. And they were sitting and watching the Super Bowl. 4 a.m. And the halftime show comes on. I think even people, there are so many white people that know this song now. Drake, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do for you now. Like, before I was thinking like this, but now it just feels like, chat, am I going crazy? Am I really going crazy? It's over and done. It's been done. The crazy thing about this is that it's been done for 4 months. 4 months ago, this has been done. People solidified it. People have, bro, that is done. Signed, sealed, freaking delivered. Chat. It is done. And then he wins on 5 Grammys. 5 pieces, 5 stacks, 5 fingers to a fucking hand. 5 Grammys off of 1 diss track song. And you know what's crazy about this diss track song? It never gets old. It never gets old. It's been almost a year and people are still bumping the song like it just dropped yesterday. Yesterday. Let that sink in. The President of the United in attendance at the Super Bowl, listening to Not Like Us, hearing this, his people, his white cabinet. I mean, I know he has some black people in his Oval Office. I get it, but there are white people who are literally singing this freaking song. Like hip hop has taken over mainstream. And I think us as black people, we gotta capitalize. We need to capitalize on this moment. Like, we are the culture. I've been an Uber and Lyft driver, and when I tell y'all that white girls was singing the N-word in the car, they weren't singing the N-word because I was in the car, but they were like, I had to, interrogate them a little bit. I was just like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm playing this type of music. I know you guys say the N-word behind closed doors. Y'all say the N-word. It's fine. Y'all say the N-word. We know that. We saw the clip in Europe, in England, in London. You guys were singing the box, and those white people said the N-word loud and clear. And I want to also go deeper than that with this. With this, I'm gonna go deeper. I'm gonna say this too. The symbolism of America being divided. At this moment, right now, with this song, I've never seen a country so divided come so much together in unison, chat. In unison, over one song. This song might heal racism. There's a couple songs that can heal racism, but this song, when you play it at a club, if you play it at a Mexican club, an Arabic club, everybody can relate to this song. All you have to do is play. Hey, bro, I'm gonna say something very crazy right now, and I don't know. I might get in trouble for it. I was about to bring back something from Germany back in 1942, but I'm not gonna go there. But what I would say is this: for a country so divided, this song really brought us together, and it's a diss track to Drake. Everybody is coming together and know who this song is about, and it's Drake. Yeah, you can hear the crowd. Even with the sound mixing, because like I said previously, sound mixing is what happens when the broadcast channels, they need to lower so that you can be able to hear the performer, right? So when people say like, oh, the crowd wasn't into it, nobody was singing the lyrics, I never heard a crowd so bored and so dead. It's 2025, people. How do you guys not know what sound mixing is? You guys by now should know what sound mixing is. They did it at every single Super Bowl before this one. And what essentially it is when they need to turn down the level of the audience in attendance, because it's going to blast through the speakers and you won't be able to hear the performer. It's so that you can hear the performer clearly and hear what's ever in the background, all the effects, all the diegetic sounds and non-diegetic sounds, so that you guys can be able to hear it clearly. And they optimize it to the point where you can put on headphones and not be irritating to your ears or damaging to your ears. Because if they really took the audio from the stage, just raw, off rip, raw audio from the freaking stadium, you won't be able to listen to this with headphones. You can't listen to it anywhere. So when people say like, oh, the crowd was quiet, nobody's really bumping it, or Kendrick thought he was big and everything until everybody was quiet at the Super Bowl. I want you guys to go and watch the videos of people who recorded this in the stadium. And I've listened to them. Everybody's singing. Every single race is rapping to the lyrics to this song, bar for bar, for verbatim. And it just makes me wish that I was there, bro. I really wish I was there. That's amazing. I heard it a million times. I watched this so many times. But it's do these people know what this diss track is? Do they know? Do they know? E minor, A minor. Everybody singing A minor is crazy. It also says a lot about how many people know about this beef. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's insane. Everybody was saying it in unison. They sang it in unison at the Grammys. They sing it in unison here at the Super Bowl. And this is about PDF. It's about PDF, and they allowed it at the Super Bowl. Jay-Z, thank you, man. Jay-Z, thank you so much for this. Jay-Z, thank you. Thank you for choosing Kendrick Lamar. Thank you for choosing Eminem, 50 Cent, and Dr. Dre. Thank you for choosing, there's just so many artists that he's chosen. Beyonce, Bruno Mars, he even brought Coldplay. Coldplay, they're European. And Jay-Z brought them in. Yo, Jay-Z, Rihanna, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to give Jay-Z his props, bro. I'm giving him his props. There's no reason to have everybody sing Amen. Okay, so you can hear it. You can hear that they put the audio of the crowd low. The people are singing the song. You can hear the crowd. You know what I don't like? And I've noticed this for years. Every single Super Bowl, they put in, they insert the stereotypical and the clapping, like generic sound. You guys can hear the generic sound effects that they inserted in. Because this doesn't sound like the crowd at all. Listen. Yeah, that is so artificial. They put in the artificial applause effect. And I get it. I get why they do it. If anybody works in production, you have to understand that there are certain things that they have to do so that you can be able to like listen to it with a clear ear.
Step that way, hold on. I go by the name of K. Keep it around. Okay, now I'm just around. This is GX.
What was that middle name? This guy said it so fast, I couldn't even. What name did he say before Mr. Morale?
Step that way, hold on. I go by the name of K. Keep it around. Okay, now I'm just around.
Also Olama? Who Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something.
I go by the name of K. Dot Kendrick Lamar. Okay, Llama, Mr.
Okay, Llama? Who's an okay Llama? Oh no, this is bad. If I don't know what this is so bad. This is bad. Who's okay Llama, Kendrick? Who is that? Who that, bro? That ain't you, bro. I never heard you say it. I'm a big fan of Kendrick Lamar. I study the game of rappers, bro. Ain't never heard you say that name. That alias. I never heard of it. I never heard of it. I think he said something else.
We come all the way from Compton, California, to party with y'all. Let me hear you say.
To bring him out, this is the most. Okay, I'm trying to be sensei right now. I'm really trying to be sensei right now, but it's just so hard to take this in. It's so hard to take it in because this is very creative, chat. It's very creative. Performance at a all-time high. Very symbolic, very deep, very colorful. You have to be very musically inclined as well. There's just so many elements. But at the same time, this feels very raw at the same time. Like there's nothing that really feels like it's a spectacle just to show off. Kendrick is being relatable and being human at the same time. The way that he is bringing in this next guest, I've never seen performers interacting like this at the Super Bowl. This is another big thing. This is why this is Offensei the Sensei. In this channel, we are a collective group. Here at the Academy, we go deep, not wide. We go deep, not wide. Alright? So it's all about deep talks, deep conversations. If you guys want to talk about how the weather is doing, you guys want to talk about surface level things, get on out. Get on out. Swipe left, swipe up, get out of here. Alright, now since we video and today. Nah, for real. Alright, so we get really deep. We get really deep. And on top of that, man, there we go. Alright, like I said, we get really deep around here. So if you're about surface level things, if you guys want to have small talks and all of that, get out of here. Get out. Now, for everybody that stayed, welcome to the Academy. Yeah, so with that being said, let's continue, bro. Hey, bro. I let you load the whole fucking way. Come on. Ever since my camera freaking died, I was allowing you to load.
Ain't no other king in this rap demon siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. In the city with a flag, reaching the throne. Pass interference, padlock around the crash. Pulling weapon up my trust just to play freeze tag. Hold a kick like you was sea bass. When I made it out, I made it over 50K for a show. I showed y'all the ropes before they hung on a rope. I'm prophetic. They talk about it, I did it. Good for saving fakes and seeing the cosmetics. Cares I gotta take to level my aesthetics. Hurry up, your muscle up, we up the higher metric. Ran up out of the so that's up the highest metric. SuperBowl, make.
Hold on, chat. What's going on? It's already loaded, so why are we buffering?
You're diabetic, mouth you full of deceit. Cowards telling walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA and a dustin'. They acting bad, but somebody. They gotta do it, got my owner, got turn this.
Wow. Okay. A lot to unpack there at the end. Wow. It's game over. Turn this TV off. Turn it off. Game over. That's a message to Drake. It's game over. It's done. I did it. It's over. I performed the diss track at the Super Bowl. Never been done before. I don't think it'll ever be done ever again. I don't think it will ever be done. This is one of the few things that I feel like, chat, is not going to be replicated for years to come. I don't think we're going to get anything like this ever again. Just in terms about just like, bruh, the subtext and everything deep down and below is like very, very discreet and very subtle, but big. Subtle and big at the same time. And there's only a few people who are able to do that. Kendrick Lamar, thank you. Thank you. There's a lot of things that you probably wouldn't have done because of everything that's happening behind closed doors. Drake suing you to go out there and just say fuck it. I'ma do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention that they brought out they brought out Drake's ex, two of his exes. So if you guys don't know, Drake once dated Serena Williams. And so Kendrick slid in Serena Williams here, crip walking and dancing to the diss track. Here it is. Serena Williams, aka one of the greatest tennis players of all time, crip walking to a diss track about you, Drake. Chad, that is by far the craziest thing. Any person who knows hip hop knew that Drake at a certain time was talking about a woman in his songs. Hold on, guys, I have sort of PTSD with the battery. Okay, it's at full battery. Alright. Everybody, the people who actually knows hip hop and goes deep into it and listens to not just the songs, but what these songs are referring to. Okay, I know how I'm gonna relate this to a lot of y'all. Taylor Swift always sings about a guy in her songs, but she doesn't say the name of the guy because she doesn't want to take away the relatability effect that it will have on the listener. What do I mean by that? Let's actually go deep, not wide. So what that means is, whenever you insinuate something, it's better to leave the door open than to close the door by stating a name in the song, because the minute that you start, now that you have bad blood, I was just making a comparison for those Swifties out there, those Swift fans out there, that Taylor Swift, the reason why she doesn't put the guy's name in her tracks is so that people who are listening to the song can relate to the song more, so that they can connect with the music more. And that's gonna push it even further. It's gonna further the sales, it's gonna further the streams. It's one of those effects where it's like, it's better to leave the door open to allow the person to have that imagination, because what she wants you to feel is the same feeling that she's feeling. And then that can be to whoever that guy that she's particularly going at, she wants you to actually have that same feeling for whatever guy that you are going at. For anybody who listens to Taylor Swift, that's the reason why she leaves out a lot of names in her songs. And it's very smart. It's very intelligent. I would do the same thing. It allows the listener to actually kind of have a sense of ownership with the song. And if she were to put the guys' names in her songs, then people are not going to listen to it. It's not going to feel like it's theirs. It's going to feel like, okay, yeah, Taylor Swift is dissing this guy, and this guy in her tracks, right? So, Drake does the same thing. In every one of Drake's tracks, the reason why he doesn't mention the woman's name that he's talking about in the song, because we know how Drake is. He's in his emotions and he's always talking about a person in the song, but he never drops the name. Never drops the name. So there's a song called, and it's one of my favorite songs by Drake of all time. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. Chat, I hope you guys are recording this. This is one of my favorite songs of all time by Drake. Nothing into something. Most of y'all don't know it. Most of y'all don't know. Most of you guys don't know that song. But real hip hop fans know that song. What album is it from? Y'all don't even know. You guys don't even know. Okay, so More Life. It says the song More Life. More Life. So it's from the album More Life that was released in February 2017. Don't ask me why I know the dates of release. It's one of the gifts that God has given me. For some reason, I'm able to remember dates of when movies were released and when music was released. For some reason, I just have that great memory for that and not anything else. God, I don't even remember half of my cousins' names, but I remember the dates of when movies come out. That's I don't know what God, why. So anyway, Nothing Into Something was one of my favorite songs to listen to, especially driving long nights. Sometimes I would just like leave campus, like leave school, and just like I would drive and just be like in my own thoughts at 3 a.m. listening to this song. And I'm gonna sing it for you guys. Alright. I forgot how the song started. Shit, that's a fumble. I just fumbled. I forgot how the song started. But he mentions, I don't know how you got engaged on me. I heard from your friends you couldn't even tell me, but better let laid on me. Shoulda known, na. Shoulda known, na. When can leave it off this way? Shoulda known, na. Shoulda known, Okay. All right. So I'm a peep game to everybody as to why Serena Williams was there at the Super Bowl with Kendrick Lamar, and only real hip hop people know that Drake used to have a thing with Serena Williams back in the day. And people can catch this from a few songs. I knew that Drake and Serena Williams were dating, and I knew that Drake was putting out subliminal messages in his songs during that time. He was referring to Serena Williams. And the song is called Nothing Into Something, which, by the way, is one of my favorite tracks of all time by Drake. And I'm a big fan I'm a big fan of the songs that don't get airtime. I'm a big fan of songs that people don't even know, but the artist is just like, sometimes the best songs are the ones that don't hit commercial success. Some songs don't even, I'm talking about songs that only have 250,000 views. And this is a song right here, Nothing Into Something by Drake, which came out in 2017 with the More Life album. And anybody who has listened to More Life by Drake in 2017, most people didn't even know who he was talking about in the song. But, you know, your boy, Offensive the Sensei, we can tap into that third eye and be able to see things even right through you. So you can't hide it from us. But we're gonna go ahead and listen to the song because it references Serena Williams, right? And this was after Serena Williams and Drake had a thing. And Serena, I hope I do not turn into a news column. I do not, I'm sounding like a news column analyst right now. But I love the game so much that I literally went on Genius Lyrics. And then they broke it down on Genius Lyrics that Drake was talking about somebody. And they were like, this is supposedly Serena Williams, because if you can connect with the timelines, Serena Williams just got engaged, and this was after their breakup. That's when this album came out. It ties in perfectly. So stop playing. That's weird. That is very weird. It doesn't want to play the song. Okay, so it's not playing the song, but I'm gonna sing it for you guys, just for you guys, because I loved. This was my song driving home at 2 a.m. in the morning after school. This was after school, but like, this is when it was my second year in college, right? And this dropped. And I just remembered, like, bro. Second year at NIU, sorry. It was my second year at NIU. So this is how the song starts. Alright, so you want to hear some slow tracks, you know what I'm saying? Like something pimping to it, or something that you can relax, pop it to, or something. Big cup of ack, I'm drowsy. I'm still posted up where you first found me. Did I just read that you just got engaged on me? I heard from your friend you couldn't even tell me, or better yet, wait on me. Nah, shoulda nah, 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 nah. Shoulda nah, 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 nah. Can't just leave it off this way. Shoulda nah, 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 nah. Shoulda nah, nah. Can't just leave it off that way. At least send an invitation or something, a statement or something. What was the rest of the lyrics? I don't know what I'm saying. Can't just leave it off that way. At least do I get an invitation or something, a statement or something. Ask about that, you would say it was nothing. But here's another nothing that you made into something. Can't just leave it off that way. That way. That was prime Drake, man! This man was on his feelings about Serena Williams getting married to another guy. And Serena didn't even tell Drake that she has another dude that she has been with for a while. And he felt betrayed in the song, and this song is so beautiful, bro. I almost want to play it for you guys. This song is prime Drake. This is the Drake from Take Care. This is Drake that people have been wanting. Like, why the fuck do you have the sound? Why the fuck do you don't have the sound? Oh, okay. So there's nothing wrong with my computer, but at least you guys get to hear me sing. All right. Now, this is the audio. This is just for y'all. This is just so that people can catch up, because I really want people not to fall back and not understand the deeper levels of all that is happening. This is all a puzzle, and it ties in together. So, Serena Williams at the Super Bowl, crip walking. People are wondering, why is she there? Oh, if you knew about Drake and you knew about hip hop, you guys would know that Serena Williams used to date Drake. And then Drake made some songs about Serena Williams between 2016 and 2018. He was sending songs, but never said her name, because, you know, he is an artist that wants to get as many people to relate to him as much as possible. Just like Taylor Swift, what she's doing with her music. She does the same thing. She doesn't drop the name of the guys that she's talking about, because she wants to leave the door open for her listeners to connect to and share the same emotion and feelings. I remember listening to this track, and I wasn't even in a breakup, and I felt like I was. I literally felt betrayed driving at 3 a.m. listening to the song. And I wasn't... Nobody got engaged on me. There was no woman out there. Okay, there was one woman that I did have a thing with, but however, chat. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story, a side quest story. There was this girl, and then, you know, it was one of those things that it was just like, it was out of nowhere. Like, we were talking, and out of nowhere, she got pregnant with another guy and then posted it on IG. And for my men out there, for my brothers and my men out there who have suffered, man, that was the biggest realization and turning point in my life. And it was one of those things that I was just like, bro, I mean, she wasn't even mine, but I felt betrayed. I felt like, yo, we had this thing going in, you know, I was visiting you, you were visiting me, we were chill, and then for some reason she was off Instagram. She wasn't posting on Instagram for like 8 months. And we kind of went also I went to college, and she went to another university and stuff like that. And then this is why, bro, anxiety on fucking 5,000 on Instagram. I saw her post a picture of her pregnant, and I was like, well, check her off the list. Chat. I felt betrayed, but we didn't really have a thing. But I felt we had a thing, but we didn't make it official. But it was just like, I felt so betrayed. But, you know, I didn't see anything further with this woman. However, it's very important that you just you gotta let people live, And then for some reason, this song.
Sound like some pimping to it or something that you can relax, pop a top to or something.
Big cup of act, I'm drowsy. I'm still posted up when you first found me. Did I just read that you just got engaged on me? I heard from your friend you couldn't even tell me. I bet yet wait on me. Nah, should've known, nah. Should've known, nah. Can't just leave it off that way. Should've known, should've known. Can't just leave it off that way. Least do I get an invitation or something, a statement or something. Ask about that, you would say it was nothing. But here's another nothing that you made into something. Can't just leave it off that way.
Bro! My God, man. Oh my God. Alright. And I miss this Drake, man. I miss it, but we gotta get over our feelings. We need to get it over with and move on. Okay, buddy? Drake, you need to move on. Alright? And on top of that, I want to also say Drake also had a thing with Jennifer Lopez as well. He said it in a couple of songs. But this song in particular, he's talking about Serena Williams. As you guys can see, it only has 142,000 views. And it's one of those sleeper hits that I love so much. I love sleeper hits. Like, my favorite song by Kendrick Lamar is Sing About Me. That's my favorite song by Kendrick Lamar. My favorite song by Kanye West is a song that has never been aired on the radio. And it's from an album that you would never expect me to actually say, like, it's one of my favorite albums. 808s and Heartbreak. And that's one of my, I think that is my favorite Kanye West album, because when he came out with that album, me and my friends, we said we were like, what the hell is this? How do you go from Graduation to 808s and Heartbreak? How do you go from 808s? How do you go from Graduation? You literally dropped Graduation September 11th, 2007. I don't know how I memorized. It's a weird gift that God has given me. 808s and Heartbreak in November of 2008. How do you go from that to get... I understand that your mom died, Kanye, but that was a big shock to the whole hip-hop community. Like, it was such a big shocker that Lil Wayne decided to have an idea and say, hey, I just dropped Carter 3. Let me go drop a rock album. And then we got the Carter Rebirth. Oh, no. It was called the Carter Rebirth. And then he completely changed it to the Carter. Then he changed it to the Carter 4. Then he changed it. Then he was like, fuck it, scrap it. It's called Rebirth. Rebirth, I'm going to say by Lil Wayne, that came out in 2009. It has some of my favorite songs on there. And I'm afraid that so many people are going to clown me for saying this, but I really do like the Rebirth album by Lil Wayne. I like it. Out here cutting with my girl and she get it in the morning. Hit a car when they got it in the drought. Yeah, fuck you. Get a life. I don't want my haters and I get up without you. You. I said, fuck you. Get a life. Okay, alright, I'm done. That was a time period that I do not want to revisit, bro. Hey, 2009 was a crazy year for hip hop, bro. It was a crazy year because nothing happened but Lil Wayne's rock and roll album that he came out with. Yeah, boy, Lil Wayne, bro. Hey, if you guys thought Kanye West 808s and Heartbreak was a shocker, Rebirth after that, goddamn. The most forgettable album of all time is that album by Lil Wayne. 500 Degrees is more popular than Rebirth. Honestly, you have to be a millennial or Gen Z. You have to be a late millennial or early Gen Z to know Rebirth by Lil Wayne. That's the only way that you will know Rebirth by Lil Wayne. Oh my God. That album brings back so many memories. I remember having an iPod. It wasn't even my iPod. It was my friend's iPod. We couldn't afford an iPod. But he had like all of Lil Wayne's songs on there. 2009 was a crazy year, bro. It was when Drake came out. Kendrick came out with his mixtape. J. Cole didn't pop off until later in life. But ish. I'm getting off topic, chat. I'm getting off. Let's stay present. Let's stay here. We're here. Everybody's with me. Alright, we're okay. Alright. So, bringing out Serena Williams, people were asking why, and that's the reason why. SZA also, am I out of focus? Why am I out of focus? Hold on, chat. I'm right here. Unless there is some entity that is here with me, it's not focusing on me, it's focusing on... Okay. What was I gonna say? But yeah, that's it. That's the breakdown. Thank you for joining me on this long ass video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's have a conversation. Like I said before, my name is Offense, aka Double O, aka Offensive Offense, aka Offensive the Sensei. You already know. Bruh, we're about to make history. And I'm telling y'all right here, chat, we about to make history. We go deep, not wide. We're not here for that small talk. We're here for that deep talk. And next time, hey, bro, just wait until I get my wine out here, because it's going to get deep. Yeah, so With that being said, Attack on Titan is the best storytelling piece of media that's ever been put out of all time. I don't know why I said that. I just gotta put that out there.